My husband made me give birth to his baby against my will because I cheated in the past and then completely abandoned me. My husband and I had been together for a total of 7 years. I will admit that I am a despicable person and will probably hear that I deserve hell and nothing else, but this is my story and I still feel thankful that I can at least have read it to turn to because I've frankly got no idea who would even listen to me now. My husband and I were actively child-free. There were rough patches here and there and I did cheat on him for a few months. He found out about my cheating and we decided to work on our marriage and we grew back together. I fully owned up to what I did everything to reassure him again and made him feel safe in the relationship. I went so far as to agree to download Life 360 on my mobile, not hang out with any members of the opposite sex in any setting whatsoever and quit my job to become a stay-at-home wife after some time. Every few weeks or so, he would start a conversation about having children one day as his sister recently had a baby at the time and he said wanted to cultivate a purpose in his life as my infidelity made him realize that partners may leave you even if you treat them with love and respect, but children would never abandon you. Sometimes what he said would really hurt. However, he wanted to become a parent so bad that I agreed. I agreed to give him a child because I thought that making this sacrifice might help him see that I am committed to him and will do anything for him. I valued my physical appearance a lot and as vain as it sounds, I've had a very strong, healthy self-image. I am super health conscious and very into fitness, as a result of which I used to feel very attractive. I used to be extremely insecure when I was in my teens, so I worked out and busted my butt until you can see the definition in my muscles. I can admit to myself that I looked and felt very attractive. I also took good care of my skin and hair, which was pretty clear and healthy. In a way, my outer appearance used to be an asset and the most prized aspect of me. It's so heartbreaking now that it's all in the past. The thought of having a child and ruin what all I've built was daunting at first, but I loved my husband more than I loved myself. The pregnancy wasn't easy on me. I gained a lot of weight, had stretch marks, lost hair, my nails became brittle and my face looked old. My breasts also grew unevenly, which I detested and felt very insecure about, and I had acne scars all around. I had a C-section delivery, scars of which may never go away. I'm currently also experiencing PPD and absolutely hate how I look. I couldn't work out during my pregnancy because I was constantly sick and tired and in pain and my body feels squishy all the time. Thinking this would all be worth it. My husband after 4 weeks after childbirth confessed to me that this was all a part of a plan to ruin the thing I valued most, my body. He said that my punishment was a lifetime of insecurity for doing the same thing to him when it comes to trust in our relationship. I feel like he used my body to give him a child that he doesn't want custody for. He's already left the house and has sent me divorce papers. What kind of a psychopath does this? He used my body to give him a child that I didn't want. I don't want my baby. I am depressed. I thought at least my husband would be here with me. These scars that I have won't go away. He made me a stay-at-home wife and now I'm not even employable anymore. What do I do? What kind of a monster takes revenge the way he has? Was he lying the whole time? Honestly, I've never felt more alone and vulnerable my whole life. I feel terrified and am on high alert all the time. This is just so awful. He made me undergo a painful pregnancy and a painful childbirth. And now I'm not in the best mental state at all. He broke my heart, my spirit, and my will. I have nowhere to go. At first I wondered if I could give my baby up to a good family, but then I realized my husband would never sign the rights away. So now I'm essentially stuck with a baby too.